Hey there. A lot of people ask, do I need to include negative test cases in my acceptance criteria? Can't I just include the happy path? Well, I answer by showing them this picture. This is a picture that I've drawn. It's of something. I'd like you to tell me what it is. You might be having some trouble. Maybe that's because I depicted this image as a white duck on a white background. It might be a little bit hard to make out. Now, if I were to add some edge cases, if I were to add some boundaries, it becomes a lot clearer. See, the edge cases, the boundaries which we represent in a dark color here, are what really defines your requirement. When I ask you to define a duck without giving the boundaries or the edge cases or the negative conditions, it's going to be really hard for you to know exactly what I'm talking about. But when I include the negatives, the background, the contours, the shape, it gives me a much clearer image of what I am trying to describe. And that's the same with acceptance criteria. Acceptance criteria should start with a happy path so that you know what you're trying to get out of the system. They should have some variations of that happy path to show different paths that should work, but they should also include negative cases. They should also include edge cases that describe what should not happen, what are the limits of your functionality, what should you cope with that is not expected, what do you need to cope with that should not work, that should produce an error. You need to include those as well. They may not be in your high end-to-end scenarios, but they will be in your acceptance criteria. And you need to have that conversation with your product owner or with your stakeholder, with your business, to understand those negative cases. It is really, really important and will save you a lot of time.